How y'all doing? Thanks for checking out the channel. We're going to do a quick one today, Grassroots Army. If you've seen any other content, you know I like to throw these videos up sometimes. This is typically parents that are sounding off to the school boards about the type of literature that is in the library of some of the schools, the type of policies that they have in place concerning curriculum, whether it's LGBTQ friendly to the point of sexually explicit material, just anything. There's such a deep rabbit hole. I'm not trying to go too far down that, because today on this Grassroots Army clip, we're going to listen to a young lady who is actually attending the high school in the district where they are talking about having these changes. And I think one thing that goes unnoticed and what goes unspoken for a lot of the time here, specifically, obviously the women are getting railroaded. But I think a lot of these high school girls are getting railroaded even harder because, their voice isn't going to carry as much weight. So if they're in an area or they have parents that don't support their point of view or think that it's okay to not feel comfortable having to get dressed or undressed around a biological boy, or have to run in a meet against a biological boy, or any of these things, I feel like the young girls that are dealing with this on the college and the high school level, but specifically the high school level, I feel like their voices are probably the lowest in this whole thing. And I'm always happy to hear when a young woman will speak out and talk about how it's affecting her, and so that's what this is. I'm just gonna let it play, and good for her, man. Also, before I start this, I love Grassroots Army. I can't remember Buddy's name. I'm going to put his link in the description of this video. He's on it. He's a patriot. He is fighting for, all of the common sense things. He's a true common sense warrior. So if you're looking for some more content on this subject matter, check out Grassroots Army, man, because he's doing a great job.
Hi, my name is Claire Mossman. As you discuss remodeling school facilities and maybe even building new ones, I'm asking that you consider recognizing the rights of students to have a basic expectation of privacy. Possibly that means creating a neutral area for those who are uncomfortable or confused with their gender, or maybe that means creating an adequate single-use restroom and changing areas for anyone that needs them. I am a 16-year-old sophomore at Pleasant Valley High School. My friends and I are expected to use locker rooms, bathrooms, and even showers that are all open to boys. We are exploited and violated for other people's agendas. I really didn't want to be here, and I really don't want to have to fight, but I will. The adults in charge are failing us. When you went to school, the girls' room was just the girls' room. However, today, when we need to use the bathroom, maybe just to pee or maybe to have to deal with painful feminine hygiene issues, we do so knowing that at any moment a boy might walk in on us. This is awful. When changing in the locker rooms, girls try to do so as fast as possible before the boys in the room walk past to find us naked. Come on. Please have some compassion. During my years in junior high and high school, I have seen the valley nearly flooded from bad engineering when the Lake Oroville spillway failed. I saw forest fires destroy thousands of homes and businesses due to bad forest management. We lost our beautiful paradise and our own house in the campfire because of corporate greed and failure. We then spend the most of 2 years being isolated from family and friends, having those terrible Zoom meetings instead of school, and forced to hide our faces behind masks because of government screw-ups and cover-ups. Now I have to fight to not have to expose myself to boys. I still have 2 years left in high school, and I can't even imagine what new horrors are in store for me. I am so thankful for God's promise that I can do all things through Christ which strengtheneth me, Philippians 4:13. I should be hanging out with my friends, listening to music, doing my homework, or playing with my dogs. Instead, I have to be here as a teenage girl, fighting to keep my dignity and faith because the school board wants to take them from me. Thank you.
Good job. So yeah, check out Grassroots Army. He's got a lot of these videos. He's got a lot of different stuff. I noticed he's been putting up the Tucker Carlson episodes on Twitter. So Tucker's another one, man. Well, you see, he's on Twitter. He's not on Fox anymore. So God bless him. Check out Grassroots Army, man. They're doing a good job. Anyway, I think that's just a small look at what's going on in so many different places. And that's not just one young girl in high school speaking there. That is going to be that's going to be the way every single girl that has to do anything in a locker room, in a shower setting, in any type of a personal bathroom setting. She made up a great point when she talked about maybe the girls are on their period. You know what I mean? They got to go in there and deal with that. And, bro, like, come on. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. So I'm very glad that there's young people that are speaking out against this nonsense. Common sense warriors, adults, people in positions to have a voice need to speak out. We need to talk about this. We need to let it be known. And because common sense will outweigh this. There just has to be more voices talking about it. So I appreciate y'all. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment, and see you next time.